Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video. Today it's actually our 300 sub special. Now I know we hit 300 like ages ago now, sometime near the end of last month, but honestly, right guys, the subscriber count has been going up so crazy right now. We're already closer to 400 than 300. Like, and let's before we get into this as well, can we get 500 subs before the end of this month? I really think we can, since we're almost at 400. And last month we blew it. You blew my mind basically. Like, the subscriber count has been absolutely crazy, and there's the support as well. Like, we're getting quite a lot of likes compared to what I used to. So yeah, many thanks to everyone who likes, leaves comments and all that good stuff, and also subscribes. So it's much appreciated. And hopefully one day we can get above 1,000, because that would be great. But anyways, I will be reading some comments as I do this video. So I've got my iPad up on the side here and I'm looking through the videos as we are doing this. But anyways, first part of today's video, because we're doing multiple things for this, because it's a special. But so what we're going to start off with is we're going to turn every single planet into a star. So the way I want to do this is, I want to see how it, if we look at Mercury's mass here, we have it as 0.05 Earths basically. I'm going to make that 0.05 suns. So first of all, yeah, before we pause it, alright, so sun, so we can just do 0.5 like that. So then straight away we already have a star. It's a black star, but we're just going to leave it like that for now. So then with Venus we can also do the same. So how much Earth does it have? Okay, so it'd be 0.8 sun. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm just basically multiplying it all up by a lot. So 0.8. So there we are. I think if we do this it will turn them into stars. Alright, perfect. So let's just quickly do that. Alright, cool. So we've already got two like orange dwarf stars here, I believe. Well, this is definitely an orange dwarf. Mercury, I don't know about Venus. Yeah, I'd say it is actually, because it's got an orange trail. It would have a yellow trail if it was a yellow dwarf. But anyways, so the sun or the Earth will just go to one sun, since it's one Earth. So we'll just quickly do that. So that's the same as the sun. That's what the colour it should be. So it looks like Mercury is the cooler one because it has less mass. Or Venus warms up a bit. Earth is brighter as well. Now Mars. So it's how many Earths is that? So it'd only be 0.1 suns, I believe. So let's do that. So 0.1. I'm just taking the first number and making it the sun basically. So Mars is a very small star here, even smaller than the little poor Mercury is there. So yeah, that's the way it goes. But anyways, series. Okay, so it did just say what if all the planets. So I'm not going to include series in this, but if you want me to do all dwarf planets and planets, we can do that as well. So yeah, leave a comment if you want me to do that. But anyways, 318 Earths. So I'm going to make that 31 suns, I think. Let's put some higher numbers in here. So this is going to be a lot bigger, this one here. Oh, it's a nova. Oh, okay, we don't want that. It's supernovaed. Okay, we definitely don't want that. Can we get it to... I don't know. Okay, let's just do 3 suns then. I think that's a little better to do. Damn it, Jupiter. Why'd you have to be like that? Alright, so let's just remove it and add a new one in. So let's quickly put one here. I know it's not accurate, but we'll leave it about there. It won't really make too much difference. So let's quickly make it 3 suns like that. Oh, not 3 Jupiters, 3 suns. Yeah, 3 suns like that. So there we go. It turned into a pulsar. Okay, why it's doing that, I do not know. So, okay, we're going to have to delete it again. I know what to do this time. So, let's quickly pull it down again. We'll turn off radius and composition here. Then we'll make it 30 suns to make sure it's all done good. So, 30 suns. Now we want to basically turn it on. So let's make it 6,000 degrees maybe. Actually no, since it'll probably be the largest star here, let's make it 10,000 like that. Oh no, let's go in hot actually. So let's go to 20,000 so it's completely blue like that. So there we go, that's a massive star there. Now Saturn, we're going to do the same, but we're going to see, since Jupiter is 30 suns, we'll make Saturn about 15, I'll say. Oh no, let's make it 29 suns, I think. Wait, is that all good? Oh no, what am I saying? I'm doing it all wrong here. So sun, so we'll turn that off again. Oh, I don't want to lock that. Damn it. Alright, sun. So let's make this. Let's just do 20 for now. I think that's good enough. So 20. Then we'll make it about, let's do 8,000 degrees Celsius here. So this isn't accurate what I'm doing, but this would never happen. So we're all good. Yeah, not every planet wouldn't just turn to a star. So yeah, that doesn't make sense. So Uranus. Okay, so suns, or suns I mean, so let's do 14. So there we are, 14 like that. Let's make it about 6,000 degrees, so cooling down a bit. Wait, how much was Saturn? Was 7,000? Oh no, 8,000. Let's make this 7,000, I should say. Like that. Then Neptune, we'll do 17 suns, since it is a little more bigger in mass than Uranus. So let's do this like that. Voila, and let's do 7,000. Wait, is it? Yeah, so no, 8,000. No, I'm getting all mixed up. 6,000 is what we want for Neptune. So it is larger than Uranus, or it should be larger than Uranus. Oh no, Uranus is still bigger, even as more mass still. Okay, so there we go. That's all the planets, and we won't be including Planet 9 since it's pretty much we don't think it exists anymore. So poor old Planet 9 will not be in this because we still don't know if it's actually real. So let me just save and reload this simulation so all the trails of the planets are the same. So that's all good. Make this guy. Oh wait, I need to make Jupiter orbit the Sun as well. So there we are. Let's save again. Now we should open this up. So let's quickly do this, and while we're doing this, we can also say quickly check the comments there. So yeah, there was a guy saying delete Planet 9 from your custom simulation for 300 subs. Don't be mean to me and don't kill me. Don't delete my channel and don't dare to post a video that you'll delete Planet 9 and save the simulation. So basically what I did there was I literally just said I'll keep the simulation with Planet 9 in it and just make a new updated one for the current solar system, because I do like to have like custom objects in there as well. So yeah, that's that. But anyways, let's get on to the next one. So yeah, I think this is good, just answering a random question or like comment in the middle of just doing an episode. That's pretty cool. And also guys, should I do a Q&A or something? Like, any ideas? Wait, where is it? Okay, this one. Right, there we go. So as you can see, the solar system is already not in a good shape, is it? So if we get a quick size comparison here, we can quickly see the size of the objects here. So Saturn is actually the largest, interestingly. Okay, then we've got Jupiter, then we've got Uranus here, Neptune, then we've got the Sun, then we've got Earth is pretty much the same size, Venus, Mercury, and then Mars. I don't know why it's a lot smaller here. And there we are. And then we've got the tiny little dwarf planets right here. So if you want to get a size comparison of how big Mercury originally was, we can. Okay, we can't put it in here. I don't know why it's not loading in. So oh well. Yeah, just say a little bigger than these guys here. But anyways, let's go out here. Let's slow down the time. Oh, this is going to be crazy because I've never done this before actually. So look at the orbits. This isn't going to work. We're going to get plenty of supernovas, but luckily my PC can run supernovas, so we're good. So Mercury and the Sun are in a binary orbit now. That's interesting. Okay, so it hit play, and now let's see the craziness unfold here, because this is going to get pretty crazy. So look at all the orbits constantly changing. This is just everything's going to get ejected at this rate, and then there'll be only 2 left. Look at the stars. There's going to be a collision at some point. There must be. So we've got all the different colours of the different trails there. Pretty crazy stuff. There's a fragment, so something's hit each other. So what was it? Okay, Venus, Earth, Mars. Okay, Jupiter, Saturn. Wait, Jupiter. Where these fragments came from? Wait, did any of these lose mass then? Because we would have seen if they lost mass. So Saturn's still 20 suns. Uranus is still awkward. Venus, the Sun. Where's Jupiter? Has Jupiter lost mass? Okay, I don't know what it is then. What about the one over here? Neptune. Okay, I don't know why or whose fragments they are, but I'm assuming it's Saturn they came from. Or definitely. Oh no, I think it came from over here actually. Wait, Mars. Oh, Mars isn't even in orbit right now. Wow, this is crazy. So if we get a quick look at one of the nearby dwarf planets. So where's Ceres? Yeah, let's get Ceres, because Ceres is right in the middle of this. So Ceres. It's very, very bright here due to the amount of stars, and almost all of Ceres is in daytime. So let's quickly land on the surface here. Have a little look around. So we can see there's Mercury there. We've got the original Sun. I think that's Jupiter there. Jupiter's pretty large. Got the Earth. I think there's another one behind it. I can't really tell. Oops. Oh, Earth is lost. They're definitely from Earth, these fragments. So Earth is for some reason lost through a few pieces of material there. That's very peculiar. Let's get another little look on Ceres here. So let's land again. Let's have a little look around. So we've got the Sun, or Venus, Uranus. Can we see Neptune from here? Where's Neptune at? Neptune seems to be very far away right now. Got Haumea there. Some of the other dwarf planets. Earth again. Okay, so I think Neptune's on the other side, if I'm correct. Let's have a look. Alright, where is Neptune? Actually, where is Neptune? Wait, Neptune? Oh, Neptune's way, way out here. Wait, where is it? Wait, does Neptune still exist? Where is it? Oh, it's here. Okay, I couldn't even spot it. Right, so there's Neptune there. So very, very far away from Ceres. Like if we have a quick look at Ceres there. Neptune is pretty much looking like any other star in the night sky there. So pretty interesting stuff. But anyways, let's go to the trails this time and let's just play. Like, look at this. So all those fragments are now orbiting Earth, it looks like. So Oh my god, this is crazy. So it looks like Saturn, Uranus and Neptune have broken away, and then Jupiter and all the inner planets, or should I say stars now, are all in this battle to see who's like the strongest. But in theory, Jupiter should be the most powerful object here due to its mass. The Sun shouldn't be powerful at all, but we can see what happens here. I really want to have a collision. I really want a supernova to occur, so keep an eye out here. All those dwarf planets are going to get melted. So, oh, we may have lost Mercury already. Wait, is Mars still here? Where is Mars? Wait, it's keeping it. So Mercury, I think we may have lost Mercury. Oh, there's Mars, okay. The red one, alright. Perfect. So, okay, Mercury seems to be permanently gone now. So that's the first star leaving the system. Wow, these orbits are crazy. So Jupiter now pretty much owns the Sun, and it looks like Earth as well. They're orbiting Jupiter. If we look carefully here, you can see it. The Sun and Earth are orbiting Jupiter, and it looks like it's approaching Saturn. So the two largest objects are about to have a massive collision here. So if we slow this down, they just collided. Or not collided, they got really close to each other. And they pretty much just thrown each other away from each other. So Saturn has also stolen Earth. Mars has been ejected now. Oh my god, this is crazy. So are they actually going to split up, I wonder? Like, Neptune, Earth, they're not even in orbits anymore. Oh no, Neptune is. We've lost Earth. The Sun has gone, the original Sun. Oh, the Sun lost a bit of mass, it looks like. What if we quickly check that out? It should say one Sun. Oh yeah, it's lost 0.020 mass of Sun there. Oh yeah, so that ain't good. Anyways, while this is running out, I'm going to quickly check another comments. We've got loads of fragments all spraying out. The Sun, Sedna. Oh, Sedna doesn't look like it's in an orbit anymore. Okay. Pretty crazy stuff. So, let's have a look. Got a guy saying GG +1 like. Well, many thanks. Another guy saying love this. Okay, pretty cool. I'm not going to say you guys' names, so I don't want to pronounce anything wrong. So, yeah, so that's all on the Planet 9 video. I think that's everything on there. So we'll check the video before that, which was Cassini's, the video on Cassini. And also, guys, in my absence, I haven't made a video in 5 days. I've been quite busy recently, and I will be quite busy this week. So I'm going to quite record a lot today and upload them on different days. So yeah, you'll be seeing this day, the day I make it, which is Tuesday. But I'll probably be recording more today and uploading them throughout the week. But yeah, I've got quite a busy week this week. So yeah, videos may be a bit of a halt. But I'll still be uploading every week, because, yeah, I'll still be uploading weekly, no problem. If I don't, then, yeah, I'll make a video about it, if there's anything like that comes up. Anyways, let's keep this running, so we can see some stuff. So, now on the Cassini mission, got 10 likes there, it's very cool. Yeah, and this was the mission where I made Cassini in its final mission. I think I mentioned Planet 9, there was like, yeah, this is where I first found out about Planet 9. The guy was saying, Planet 9 is dead because the dwarf planet proved it to be fake, so that's not good. So here's the one here as well. So this is quite a good idea. Oh, actually, keep it running. I'm going to pause it. So, can you make a star bigger than a galaxy and collide it with a galaxy? I will try that in this video, but I don't know if it will do anything. I don't think galaxies, you can really do much of them. Right now, I proved it in the 200 sub special. You can't really do much with galaxies, but we'll still do the idea to just pretty much debunk it. Like, if you have any theories as well as like ideas for videos, leave a comment. We can debunk them or like approve them or whatever. Like, that'd be pretty cool. So yeah. Plenty of things you guys comment. Video ideas, theories, Q&A questions maybe. Like, yeah, all that good stuff. So, yeah, should I do a Q&A for like 400 subs maybe? I don't know. Or maybe 500. I think that would be a good place to do it. So, 500 subs, like, if we can get there, which I think we can. We're doing pretty well. So, that's that. So, pretty good. So, another guy was saying, keep up the good work. So, many thanks. Glad you guys enjoy. Let's go up to the Colonising Planet 9 video as well. So, let's keep an eye out here. So, the Sun, Mercury, Earth. Let's get rid of those fragments orbiting Earth as well. Oh, Earth has lost mass. Look, check it out. Earth's lost about... How much is that? Well, this is a massive gas giant as well. This is a gas giant fragment. Look at this. Wow, how big is that compared to Jupiter? Fragment bigger than Jupiter. Pretty crazy. Wow. Alright, so let's quickly delete the fragments. We don't want those guys making the simulation any slower, because it already is pretty slow here, so we don't want to mess that up. So... let's quickly check out any more fragments. Okay, there's one more. Okay, let's delete this one. Alright, perfect. So, as we can see, there's a massive orbit here. Whose orbit is that? Let's have a look. That orbit is... wait, who's it? Wait, that red one. Oh, it's this dwarf planet here. Okay, that's crazy orbit. They're continually changing, so... yeah, that's not too good. So, let's keep this running for a bit more. So, yeah, on the Colonising Planet 9 video, where I literally had no idea how to colonise the dwarf planets... no one has actually still told me, so yeah, I have no idea how to do it. So the guy was saying you need to lower the ATM, so the atmosphere pressure of one Earth, and make it closer to the sun. But then that's like defeating the whole point. You want to colonize like the dwarf planet at its like location. You don't want to like change it too much. Like Planet 9, yes, I had to change it because it didn't receive sunlight in the first place. So how's it going to have a greenhouse effect? But oh, we had a massive explosion there. Well, not explosion, but we had a massive just spray of objects leaving the system now. So we lost Neptune. I think Uranus has gone. Some of these dwarf planets, Pluto. Wow, okay, that was a massive heavy hit for the system. So the whole system is breaking apart, as we can see here, losing a lot of objects, but that's pretty good. Let's check the zones here as well. Have they got any zones? Wait, is this even luminous? Oh, the luminosity's on 0. Okay, that's why. Okay, well, I don't want to touch that in case it messes up. We've still got the mass. That's the main point of the video here. The luminosity won't change much. So let's quickly do this. We're traveling at years a second, 11 years a second. So these objects are very spread out right now. So it looks like Jupiter and Venus are in their own binary orbit, and we've got Saturn is like the central object here. We've got all of these remaining dwarf planets still orbiting, and then Saturn looks like it's in a binary orbit with Uranus, and then it looks like we've got another dwarf planet orbiting Uranus. So we've got 2 systems here. Now, are they going to merge? That's the thing. See, look, they're all changing. Now they've just completely changed again. Wow, that is crazy. So we need to get Jupiter and Saturn in the binary orbit. That's like the main thing here, because they're the 2 largest objects. Jupiter and Saturn haven't had a collision yet. They've still got all of their mass. So that's pretty cool. So, very nice. There's another guy saying, I wish he had more subs because he deserves it. Well, many thanks. I thought this was an enjoyable vid. The purple fits really good. So, yeah, that was on the video where I altered the colours of, I think it was Uranus I changed the colour on. I can't remember. Yeah, and also guys saying Planet 9, or the same guy said Planet 9 looks good, but sadly we don't think it exists anymore. Alright, we've lost Venus now. Poor Venus has gone, so we've only got Saturn and Jupiter left. There, oh, and Uranus as well. So we've got the 3 largest remaining objects. All the smaller ones are gone. So pretty crazy stuff. Now, if we have a quick pause here, we look on the surface of Ceres. I think it probably is going to be in darkness since it is very far away. Yeah, okay, Ceres is in darkness. So if we have a little look on its surface here, we'll disable all of these. So if we look in the night sky, we can't see anything. It's just all dark. I can't even... Wait, we need labels on actually. So, okay, there's Mars. That's still a star. Can't even really spot it. Can you see my mouse there? It looks like any other star in the night sky, so that's pretty cool. Mercury, can't see that either. That's pretty much just dimmed out. Too far away. Because these are the smallest ones. Mars and Mercury were the smallest, you got to remember here. So, that's that. Let's look at where Jupiter and Saturn are. Wait, where are they? Okay, there's Venus there. So Venus isn't that far away. So there's Mercury. You can see Mercury. Earth is completely gone right now. Oh, I had to click on it to activate it. That's weird. Where are they at? I can't even spot. Okay, there's Neptune up there. So that's very dim as well. Where are Jupiter and Saturn, though? I can't even see them. They're like the 2 closest ones. Okay, there they are. Okay, so we look down here. So Jupiter. Wow, Jupiter and Saturn are very... These are the largest 3 here, and they're barely visible. So, wow, Ceres is far away. Because if you look at the orbits as well, Ceres is at a very far point. Like, that is pretty crazy. So it looks like it is close. I want to say it's closer to Venus. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know that. Actually, it's weird. Okay, so let's continue playing. Let's have another look here. So I'll continue reading the comments on the previous recent videos. So the last week, wow, this video blew up. Wow, it was making the moon larger than Earth. Wow, the views on that are crazy. Many thanks to everyone who watched that. 1,275, got 25 likes. That's pretty high for my channel. 1 dislike, well, there's always that one guy, I guess, so not really a big deal. Oh, there's another video, so another comment I should say. So make a star system with a really massive central star, then add smaller stars and try to add planets to each of them. I actually did something similar to that quite a while ago. I think it was in the 200 sub special. No, I don't think it was. Where I made this ultimate binary system where I had 2 binary black holes, 2 binary stars orbiting the black holes. Oh, Uranus has broken away. Don't know what's going on there. Yeah, so I had 2 binary black holes. Then I had 2 binary stars orbiting the black holes, 2 binary planets orbiting the stars, and 2 binary moons orbiting the planets. Like, it was very, very crazy. But yeah, I've pretty much already done that sort of idea. So yeah, make sure you check back on the playlist. You'll see it there probably. So that's all that. Could you do a custom solar system? I did that a long time ago with my Pascal system. So I think that should still be here, I believe. Where is it? There's a lot of simulations here. No, that's not that one. Where even is it? I know I didn't delete it. It's here somewhere. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's a Pascal system, my custom planet and solar system. I have no idea where it is. I know I wouldn't have deleted it. There it is, Pascal, that's it. That simulation there is what I did. Alright, anyways, an update on the system here. So, Jupiter and Saturn and Uranus are just in this triple system right now. So that's pretty cool. They look pretty stable, I think. I think if we look at the trails here, they all look good. Like, they're all in this crazy orbit. And then we've got the Eris is the only planet or dwarf planet remaining in the area, I think. Okay, not anymore. It's pretty much disappeared. So, Uranus and Jupiter in a binary orbit. And Saturn is just chilling on the outside here. So, let's get a little distance between these. So, oh wow, they are really far away. So Jupiter and Saturn are 143 astronomical units away. So yeah, all these objects, these are the closest ones to each other, and they are 172, I think I just saw there, 150. Like, these are really far away from each other. So yeah, if you orbited one of these, you'd probably only see one of them in the sky, which is visible. Like, wow, that's crazy. Okay, so I'm on the video about making the moon larger than Earth right now, and people are saying, yeah, do the Mars's moons, that'd be interesting, making Mars's moons larger than Mars. So if you know, Mars's moons are very, very small, that's pretty interesting. Oh, Uranus, oh, I almost thought it got ejected then. So Jupiter and Saturn now in a binary orbit. So it looks like that should stay like that now, because these are the two largest. I don't think anyone will interrupt them. So Uranus is probably the only threat to this system. It only has 14 masses when Saturn has 20, I think. Yeah, 20 and 30. Oh, Eris is getting another flyby. We'll get a quick peek on that while we are here. So we get a little look. So Jupiter's right there, as we can see. Wait, it says something orbiting Jupiter. It looks like there is. It's the Sable orbit. So Jupiter's right there. Very, very dim. Got Venus there, still reasonably close. Well, not in a bit, or not in like Earth terms, but yeah, I guess in galactic terms. So it's got Uranus there, Saturn there, so they're all very far away from each other still. And I don't think anything's going to stop that from happening. So yeah, that's not too good. And also, people were saying, oh, I'm not reading it right now, but I saw a comment earlier saying I need to turn down my voice a bit, because apparently I talk a little too loud. So many apologies if that has annoyed anyone, but I've always been quite a fast talker, I guess. I can't really. That's who I am, like, you know, like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm coming out with. Saying here, so Jupiter, what is orbiting it? This little little guy here. So very, very close to Jupiter, completely in darkness, because Jupiter's what was it? His luminosity is switched off. But there we go. Jupiter's massive in the sky here. Because remember, this star is pretty big. Like, if we want to compare it to the sun, remember, this thing is quite large. So let's get the sun in. Yeah, it's a lot larger than the sun originally was. So pretty crazy. I'm surprised we didn't get any supernovas though. That's interesting there. Right, so any other okay, there's the guy who told me about locking the mass. I forgot you could do this, where you lock the sizes there. I don't know even why the lock button isn't appearing right now, but you saw it earlier. I even clicked it by accident. Someone was like, pretty entertaining vid about the moon being larger than Earth. And honestly, it is interesting. It would be cool seeing that large moon in the sky as well. What if the Nemesis theory is true? Okay, that could be a good idea for another video, so that's pretty cool. Make Earth have rings. That's quite cool. We can do that in a minute, actually. So that's that. So I think we can speed this up even more. Like, I think that is it for this simulation. It looks like Uranus, Jupiter, and Saturn are staying the same. They're not really changing now. They're all just part of this massive battle to see who's the most dominant. But I've been running the simulation for a lot of time now. Okay, we've lost Uranus. Is Uranus gone? I think we may have lost it. So is it going? I think, yeah, Uranus is gone. Okay, so now we just ended up with the two largest objects now. So Jupiter and Saturn are in this perfect binary orbit. We've got a little dwarf planet orbiting Jupiter now. So that is that. So that's perfect timing, actually. So it's over, and we'll pause it right here. So Ceres and Eris are still orbiting at very far away distances, and then that's that. Uranus is now gone. And if you want to look on the entire system here, there you go. It all just exploded into nothing, pretty much. So yeah, that is that for this part. So let's quickly load up a new simulation here. So let's load into my custom one with no moons, obviously. So let's do this. We'll add the moon to Earth as well, because we're going to quickly add the rings. So let's do it. So add moons, pressing that button there. So there we go. Got our moons now, and Earth is going to warm up eventually. Yeah. Okay, let's put it up to 20 just to keep it good. So there we are. Now we want to add rings. So I'm going to press the rings option here and do this. So there we are. That's what if Earth had rings. Actually, let's make it a little more fancy. So let's delete them. Let's get Saturn's rings and make them a little smaller in size. So let's do this. That. Okay, now we can add them. And there we are. There we go. Earth's now got rings. So there we go. Can increase them a lot. Makes the game a little more laggy. But there we are. So Earth now has rings. I don't know if this will stay like this for too long. We can hit play. And it looks like they are actually. They're going a little. Looks like they're wobbling a little bit, but remember these are very close to Earth. Like if we have a look on the surface, let's go right to the equator. So let's land. Yeah, let's land in Australia here, just below the equator, so we get a good view. So if we land here, and we look up in the sky, oh wow, that is a spectacular sight. Look at that. Imagine seeing that at night time, and it crosses with the Milky Way line. Look at the Milky Way there, crossing with the rings. That's awesome. And we look at the horizon. You see him there. The other horizon, also there. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Now let's have a little peek from the moon. Let's see what it looks like from the moon. Yeah, because this video, I know it is a good idea, but it doesn't deserve a whole video, so it's might as well just smash it all into one big subscriber special. Wow, that is a cool view. Look at that, Earth with rings, or Saturn's rings, but made smaller. So look at that, see the rings spinning? So, looks pretty marvellous. We could try, what if the moon has rings as well, so I think that's a good idea, so I'll do that in this part as well. So, oh, the rings are starting to break away, you can see there, they're all going crazy. That's probably why Earth can't have rings, it just wouldn't work according to the game. I don't know why that happens, but I'm assuming Earth isn't big enough to hold these rings. But there we are, so they are breaking away now. So let's quickly get some rings on the moon while we are here as well. So let's get the Saturn rings again. Have a little tweak with the menu here. So let's do 4,000 kilometers away from the surface, and then do that again. Just make it 4,000 to 10,000 kilometers in size. So there we are. So the moon now has rings. So go. Let's add those bad boys in. And there we are. So now if we look at the moon from Earth, let's go to the North Pole here, or somewhere in Canada. I don't know where we're landing. All right. So let's have a look at the moon. You see the moon is a very spectacular sight in the sky. We see our own rings there from Earth. Because we're on the north, you can just about see the rings. So we can see the moon. Where's the moon gone? Moon? Where you at? Wait, pause. Alright. Where is the moon? Moon? Where are you at? Okay, we've lost the moon apparently. Okay, let's go out again. So, okay, there it is. So the moon's rings are breaking away as well. So there's probably a good view of the moon from the Earth. So you can just see it about there. Not as spectacular as the Earth from the moon, but there we are. So that's what if the Earth had rings. So basically, it's only been a few years, 24 years, and the rings are already just breaking away and shooting off into space, making the game pretty laggy. Look, we can already see that if we put it on flashlight, we can already see it. These objects are all the way over here, leaving the system already. So yeah, that's that. So the rings just wouldn't work for some reason. I don't know why. Can anyone explain why that does that? It'd be good to know why. Also, so everyone else can see in the comments as well. But yeah, there we are. So that's that. So if you know why it's doing that, please say, because I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm pretty intelligent with astronomy. Like, I've been studying it for 11 years. I've been doing it as a hobby, not as an actual subject in school or anything like that. But yeah, if you want more on like how I came to be the person I am, yeah, just ask Q&A questions or something. So I do want to do a Q&A eventually. That'd be pretty cool for 500 subs, and I can always do more than one as well. So that's that. But anyways, also another suggestion. So yeah, what if the Nemesis theory was true? We've also got, what if rocky and gassy planets' orbits were swapped with an extra, what if the rocky planets were gas giants and the gas giants were rocky planets? Okay, we can do that. That's pretty cool. Do that for another vid. I think I'll do that all for one vid, because that's quite a big idea, that. Okay, so make Earth had rings. That is now done. So let's check the, yeah, let's go back to colonise all the planets, because that video, wow, it blew up. You guys are awesome. If we look at it right now, I got 3.6 thousand views in about 2 weeks and 50 comments. That is crazy. Like, that is awesome. That is just crazy. It's only a week ago we had 318 subs. Now we're at 351, I think it is. Oh no, 361 I should say. So there's a guy saying, do you play Universe Sandbox on the computer? Yes, I do. This is a computer game. So we've also got guys saying Venus volcanoes are erupting 10 times a minute. So yes, it's all just old stuff now. Let's have a look. Any other? Wow, you're an amazing YouTuber. Well, many thanks for that. Channel was recommended to me. Only watch one video so far. Okay, enjoyable content. Well, many thanks. Hopefully you stick around. It's pretty cool. Right. Anyways, let's go back to this. So I definitely want to do that one idea with the galaxy and the stars. So I already have a glitched out object which is larger than the Milky Way. So we can get a yeah, we'll open up a Milky Way simulation here. So is it galaxies? That's it. Let's close that. Is it this one? Oh wait, ring of galaxies. What's this? Wow, that's a lot of galaxies. Okay. Wait, I wonder if they collide or not. Let's have a little quick peek. I've never loaded it. I didn't even know this simulation existed. Speed it up. Can we even speed it up? Are they even going to move? Galaxies move really slow. Okay, they are moving. Very, very slowly. Okay, let's delete all the dark matter. Dark matter's these red dots here. So dark matter, there we go. Let's get rid of them. Okay, now it works. So dark matter makes this really slow. So there we are. So we're traveling at 2 million years a second. All the galaxies just exploding into this giant thing. They're all getting pulled into the center as well. Because remember, every single galaxy has a black hole in it. Supermassive black hole. So that's pretty cool. And it looks like these simulations or the galaxies just broke into dust pretty much. All just breaking away as all the stars die in these systems. We've got 300 million years and still counting, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, let's quickly go back to the I think it was a supernova one. So let's quickly supernova, I think it was. Yeah, supernova and galaxy. That's how we get a galaxy. So we can delete that sun and the supernova because we don't want that. And we've got the Milky Way here. They have altered the galaxies, but as you can see, I can rename it, but there's not much else I can do with the galaxy. I can't change the mass, the gravity, I can't change the colour of it or anything. So galaxies are out of the question. I really can't do anything with them, honestly. So that's a bit of a negative. But I'm hoping that in the next update, Alpha 20, they're planning something big. So I'm hoping... Okay, I can't delete it. So I'm hoping they do something with galaxies, because it would be cool to see a galaxy update. But anyways, collide a galaxy with a star. So let's get the observable universe in here. Yeah. This thing is massive. Look at the size of this. Like, that is over 1 million Milky Ways in size. We can place it right here. And this is the one I did use in the size comparison. So if we zoom in the poor little Milky Way, here's the Milky Way and here's like the observable universe. It all disappears and I put it in front. It's pretty strange. But yeah, there we are. So, okay, time speeding up. So can we make the scene smaller? I don't know if the... Like, can we, like, make it smaller? Oh, okay, we can. Perfect. Oh, and it just collapsed into a black hole, I think. Okay, so let's delete it again. Okay, so this object's very, very glitchy. You can't really do much with it, sadly. So let's get it again. Okay, so let's delete it. Go into it again. So we can only do it once, like that. Now we can merge it with the galaxy, or the Milky Way. So let's put them really close together. Like, really, really close. So I can't really get it work. Okay, so is the Milky Way in the... Oh, okay, I think it is inside the star. Okay, it's inside. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, galaxies are just so messed up. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So that's what happens if you collide a galaxy with a star. It doesn't do anything. This would never happen because stars aren't this big. And secondly, they haven't really worked much on galaxies yet. So we can't really do anything. But yeah, I literally put the galaxy inside the giant star. It doesn't do anything. It may just be because this is a glitched out object as well. I don't know. Like, I can try quickly combining both observable universes together. Make an even bigger universe. Like, this is the largest possible object you can get in the game. Like, I can combine them, but I can't actually, like, if you're just entering numbers in here, I can't make it any bigger than this, I don't think, unless they changed it, which they have. Oh no, that made it smaller. What am I doing? I pressed the plus button, it got smaller there. Like, I make it bigger, it's not even changing. Add an extra 0, it doesn't change. I can add a massive number in, doesn't do anything. Then the mass is insane, can't touch that. So the only way to make these bigger is to combine them with each other. So we can quickly have a little look here. It's really, really like weird how these work. But I can eat them all up. But it's just, yes, this is a really, really glitched out object, the observable universe here. It's just a giant star pretty much. But yeah, I made this glitched object in a older version of Universe Sandbox. So that's pretty cool. Alright, next thing we are going to do is, where was it? Oh, I'm at a little stuck point here. So yeah, this thing is massive. Let me just get this out and look at the temperature of it. 13,000 degrees Celsius. That is mad. Alright, so where is it? Let's have a little peek here. So make a star bigger. Yeah, done that. That doesn't work. Where is it? Let's have a little more peek. I think there's one more thing I want to do. Oh yeah, here it is. This is one I saw. I saw it before I made the vid. Make a planet 10. So I actually have done this previously. So let's get my custom planet 9 simulation out. So let's close or delete that. All right, now let's go all the way down here. I've got so many simulations now. It's crazy. And then these aren't even the ones I've all deleted. Like, I've had tons in the past which I've deleted, which are still in the deleted file. So I can always recover them and do an episode on all my old simulations before I started YouTube. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, it's where is it? Yeah, solar system non-moon. So add a planet 10. So because it's called planet 10, it will be further away than planet 9. So the way I'm going to do this is, I've got loads of objects which I've never used, which I've wanted to put in a simulation before. So I think there's one I just called planet, or this blue one here. That'd be cool. My original Planet 9 doesn't even exist anymore. It used to be a white and blue one, but when I got my completely blue one, that took it as my custom object, so it's pretty cool. Let's have a look. There's so many objects here. I need to organise them. Just so messed up. I like to have all the stars at the top. The way you do this is you put a space in front of the name, then it puts the stars at the top. But because I copied and pasted the stars on my old computer, it put them all down here for some reason. So these are all old ones I haven't touched in ages, which is not good. So let's have a look. Here's some black holes and stuff I used to use. Alright, so... okay, let's just use blue. This one just called blue, _ blue. Alright, so let's put it out. Let's put a very crazy orbit on this. So it'll be further away than Planet 9 is. So that's mad. But this, I don't think there'll be a Planet 10. Honestly, I really don't see it. Or Planet X, you may want to call it, because 10 is X in Roman numerals. But okay, so let's call it Planet 10. So 10 like that. We'll do it in letters. Alright, so we'll get a quick comparison here. I'm assuming that it can't be much bigger than Planet 9. So let's put it to let's make it 9,421, like something like that. Then it's only the mass of 20 moons, so very low in mass, but it's quite large in size. So there it is. Now, so we check the orbits out. Or, please, orbit, hit play. Okay, there we are. So this is the coldest object by miles, probably. It's the furthest away. It doesn't even receive light. Now, let's have a little tweak with its orbit to make it a little realistic. So let's do something like this. So its closest point to the sun is still very, very far away. Let's put some of the inclination like that. Let's also change this so it's like this distance away. Now, let's keep it like that. I like it like that. Let's have a little play around with that as well. We'll do... yeah, let's actually leave it like that. I think that looks good. It looks really crazy. And then the closest point is there. And if we look at the closest point, it doesn't even receive daylight because the sun isn't bright enough. So yeah, that's that. So if we put it at its furthest distance... wait, that's not it. Furthest distance is all the way up here, like that. Okay, so it takes 26,000 years. But if we look at little Planet 9 here... okay, there's Planet 9. So if we look at Planet 9, a year on Planet 9 is 1,200 years. And then Sedna as well, another 1,200 years. But this is 26,000. So this takes 2 times longer than Planet 9 does to go around the sun. So there we go. There's the custom Planet 10. If you want a comparison with all the other planets as well. So we've got Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Planet 9, then Planet 10. Because honestly, I don't really think it can get much bigger than like this. Like, there's no way. Like, we can make it a little more realistic, the size of a gas giant. So let's make it... let's do 7 or 18,000, like that. Like, we could have it like that, so it just gets smaller every time. Because there wouldn't have been any mass out there for this planet to form, unless it formed on the inner part of the solar system and then got thrown out by the larger objects. So there we go. There it is compared to Earth, my custom Planet 10. It doesn't really look like it spins too much. Let's make one day about, I don't know, 0.8 days maybe. So 19 hours. There we go. It's spinning now. So pretty cool. So there is our custom Planet 10. And I think that will do it for this video because... yeah, again, I don't want to look through every single video I've ever made to find ideas I haven't done. So usually I do look at ideas, and if I like them, I will make a video. But sometimes, if I don't do a video on your comment, one of the reasons is I don't think it will work in the game, or because I've already tried it before. And secondly, maybe I think because I may have made a video on it, but it didn't work or something like. But the main reason will be I probably tried it and it doesn't work. Or I tried it, made a video on it in the past, or it doesn't work. It's like I proved, or I debunked that star versus galaxy. Like the star was clearly, or the galaxy was clearly inside the star, but the star didn't consume it or anything. So yeah, that is that. So yeah, I think that'll do it for this video now. So it's been quite a long video, but it was the 300 sub special. I definitely wanted to release it at some point before we could hit 400 subs, obviously. So yeah, that is that for this video. So hopefully you all enjoyed, because this was pretty fun to make actually. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, because yeah, and can we get 500 subs before the end of May? Like, we are doing crazy in subscribers right now, but can we do it? I really think we can. And then also, when we get 500, should I do a Q&A? Like, that would be pretty cool. But anyways, I think that's everything I need to say for this video. So I really hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, and yeah, that's that. So I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Pad up on the side here, and I'm looking through the videos as we are doing this. But anyways, first part of today's video, because we're doing multiple things to this, because it is the special. But so what we are going to start off with is we're going to turn every single planet into a star. So the way I want to do this is I want to see how it if we look at Mercury's mass here, we have it as 0.05 Earths basically. I'm going to make that 0.05 suns. So first of all, yeah, before we pause it, all right, so sun, so we can just do 0.5 like that. So then straight away we already have a star. It's a black star, but we're just going to leave it like that for now. So then with Venus, we can also do the same. So how much Earth does it have? Okay, so it'd be 0.8 suns. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm just basically multiplying it all up by a lot. So 0.8. So there we are. I think if we do this, it will turn into stars. Alright, perfect. So let's just quickly do that. Alright, cool. So we've already got two, like, orange dwarf stars here, I believe. Well, this is definitely an orange dwarf. Mercury, I don't know about Venus. Yeah, I'd say it is actually, because it's got an orange trail. It would have a yellow trail if it was a yellow dwarf. But hello everyone, and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video. Today, it's actually our 300 sub special. Now, I know we hit 300 like ages ago now, sometime near the end of last month, but honestly, right guys, the subscriber count has been going up so crazy right now. We're already closer to 400 than 300. Like, and let's, before we get into this as well, can we get 500 subs before the end of this month? I really think we can, since we're almost at 400, and last month we blew it. You blew my mind, basically. Like, the subscriber count has been absolutely crazy, and then so is the support as well. Like, we're getting quite a lot of likes compared to what I used to. So yeah, many thanks to everyone who likes, leaves comments, and all that good stuff, and also subscribes. So it's much appreciated. And hopefully, one day we can get above 1,000, because that would be great. But anyways, I will be reading some comments as I do this video. So I've got my iPad on that. Can we get it to? I don't know. Okay, let's just do 3 suns then. I think that's a little better to do. Damn it, Jupiter! Why'd you have to be like that? Alright, so let's just remove it and add a new one in. So let's quickly put one here. I know it's not accurate, but we'll leave it about there. It won't really make too much difference. So let's quickly make it 3 suns like that. Oh, not 3 Jupiters, 3 suns. Yeah, 3 suns like that. So there we go. It turned into a pulsar. Okay, why it's doing that, I do not know. So okay, we're gonna have to delete it again. I know what to do this time. So let's quickly pull it down again. We'll turn off radius and composition here. Then we'll make it 30 suns to make sure it's all done good. So 30 suns. Now we want to basically turn it on. So let's make it 6,000 degrees maybe. Actually no, since it'll probably be the largest star here, let's make it 10,000 like that. Oh no, let's go in hot actually. So let's go to 20,000 so it's completely blue like that. So there we go. That's a massive star there. Now Saturn, we're going to do the same, but we're going to see, since Jupiter is 30 suns, we'll make Saturn about 15, I'll say. Oh no, let's make it 29 suns, I think. Wait, is that all good? I don't know, what am I saying? I'm doing it all wrong here. So suns, we'll turn that off again. Oh, I don't want to lock that. Damn it. Alright, sun. So let's make this. Let's just do 20 for now. I think that's good enough. So 20, then we'll make it about, let's do 8,000 degrees Celsius here. So this isn't accurate what I'm doing, but this would never happen, so we're all good. Yeah, not every planet wouldn't just turn to a star, so yeah, that doesn't make sense. So Uranus. Okay, so suns, or suns I mean, so let's do 14. So there we are, 14 like that. Let's make it about 6,000 degrees, so cooling down a bit. Wait, how much was Saturn? Was 7,000? Oh no, 8,000. Let's make this 7,000, I should say. Like that. Then Neptune, we'll do 17 suns, since it is a little more bigger in mass than Uranus. So let's, anyways. So the sun or the Earth will just go to 1 sun, since it's 1 Earth. So we'll just quickly do that. So that's the same as the sun. That's what the colour it should be. So it looks like Mercury is the cooler one because it has less mass. Or Venus warms up a bit. Earth is brighter as well. Now Mars. So that's how many Earths is that? So it'd only be 0.1 suns, I believe. So let's do that. So 0.1. I'm just taking the first number and making it the sun, basically. So Mars is a very small star here. Even smaller than the little poor Mercury is there. So yeah, that's the way it goes. But anyways, Ceres. Okay, so it did just say what if all the planets. So I'm not going to include Ceres in this. But if you want me to do all dwarf planets and planets, we can do that as well. So yeah, leave a comment if you want me to do that. But anyways, 318 Earths. So I'm going to make that 31 suns, I think. Let's put some higher numbers in here. So this is going to be a lot bigger, this one here. Oh, it's a nova. Oh, okay, we don't want that. It's supernovaed. Okay, we definitely.